What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the AndroidAppsReview.com. Today we're slinging out yet another video review, this time taking a look at an application called Photo Collage Maker and Editor. It's right here, booted up, ready to go. And of course we're not in our usual dark room, if you've noticed. This is because of one simple reason. We're doing a photo app and we need to be able to take some photos. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and dive in and show you how this works. If you are unfamiliar with the photo collage concept, there's a lot of these that are available for the iOS platform. Not as many on the Android side of things, but then again, that's kind of how it is for a lot of things. But we're glad to see this one out now, bringing a lot of functionality to the table. So we're going to go ahead and show you how it works. So obviously you're going to need to start with a photo. You can get this from your social networks, you can get it from your gallery, or you can just take a camera shot, which is what we're going to do. So now that we're here, grab this. I'm going to just make sure you can see that and snap a quick photo of our office wall here. So now that that's done, click done. It will take a second, it'll load up. There you go. So we have one photo. To create the collage, the classic kind of grid collage effect, we're going to need to click grids. We're presented with a bunch of different grid options. You can slide through these. The developers have just absolutely filled this out. There's a million and two different options. Let's pick something that's fairly simple. I'm going to go ahead and let's do just a half and half. That will be fine. Now that we're here, to add another photo, just click the other box or boxes if you have more than one. If you can add one photo, you can definitely do this. So we're going to add basically the same thing. Sorry for the lack of variation. Actually, excuse me, I need to do, click this, add another photo. Okay, I can only pick from my album, that makes sense. And then let's just pick something. Let's just pick the same photo. How about that? Here we go. It loads up my photo, and now I've got a collage ready to go. Excuse me, it didn't quite take. So try it again. We'll select this instead. It's a different shot from the office that I snapped earlier. There we go. And obviously this is not the greatest of shots in terms of artistic or aesthetic quality, but I can demonstrate a few other features here. If you want to slide with your fingers, you can zoom in and out, which is quite a nice touch. We appreciate that a lot. Being able to adjust the size of these things, you can tap to edit a different photo, and of course rotation. So if you want to do some slight photo editing within your grid before we move on to the next sections, you can do that there. When you're ready, just hit apply. Now you've got your nice little grid. From here you can do a couple other things, and by a couple I mean a buttload of things, I should say. The developers have included 50 plus different frames, 70 plus different stickers, not to mention I think 50 plus different grid layouts. It's kind of a never-ending flavors sort of situation where it would take you forever to actually do every single layout and every single option or all the variations therein. In other words, you're getting a ton of content to use here, and of course all these different frames do different things. So it's downloading the frame, it's popping it in, it gives it kind of a nice vignette touch. You can see the rest of these along the bottom here. All of these do different things and have different feels for them. So for instance, this is kind of a nice Polaroid look. There you go. But actually let's do that. So we're going to save it. And you can throw in some stickers too, same deal. All of these things are available from the bottom. So let's go ahead and talk about interface while we're kind of looking at interface elements. This is not the prettiest Android application we've ever seen, then again it's also not the worst, nor does it have to be the prettiest. The developers have filled it out with a lot of content, so that goes a long way towards making up for the kind of lack of minimalist aesthetic. This is not the Instagram photo editor or the VSCO cam, that sort of thing. It's not the same. But it's not trying to be. You know what? What the hell? Let's just throw in a balloon. There we go. Just a basic sticker to show you how that works. Very simple. Of course, you're never going to be lost. The application directs you through all of these different aspects. You're never going to feel like you don't know where to go. And the controls themselves are extremely simple. Just tap to edit. Basically, tap to insert different things as well. For instance, all of these different saturation, sharpness, tilt shift, all these things you can edit just by tapping and then dragging. So it's very simple, though it doesn't necessarily get full points in the beauty department. It's not the worst that we've ever seen by far, so we're not complaining too much. Enhancements are slightly different than effects in terms of what they do. Enhancements, obviously you can change saturation and hue, that sort of thing. Effects, it will give you more of that kind of Instagram style photo editing that we were talking about. The effects aren't as good, they're also not terrible, and if you wanted to use this application entirely as a photo editor, you could. Accidentally hit back one too many times, now we're out of my grid, but you've seen it, so you know how it works. Text, same kind of deal. Click this, you can add text. I'm going to back out. And then crop does exactly what you'd think it would. Alright, so to sum up the entire application, it's totally free in the Google Play Store. It allows you to do a lot of different things with different layouts and with the different functions. So we appreciate that. Obviously developers have spent a lot of time filling this up to the gills with all sorts of things that you're going to use. The free price tag does help a lot. It's not the best photo editor we've ever seen for the Android platform, as in there are probably more artistically inclined photo editors out there that you could use if you're a gigantic Instagram freak and that's all you do and that's all you want. Then you might be better off with one of those, but then again, if you're just looking for a neat, tidy collage creator, which is what this application focuses on, it's totally free, comes with just a few ads at the bottom, and that's it. That's the only downside to it, that it has these ads, and you know, we all have to make a living, so no hard feelings there. So all in all, we are going to give it a 4 out of 5 star rating, as well as a nod of the hat, if you will, for those that are just looking for kind of a basic collage editor that does a lot of other things on top of it that you can use if you want. You know, you may actually really like this and you may use it every day of your life too, so who knows. Either way, totally free, very much worth a look, and it's, yeah, we're going to give it a 4 out of 5 star rating from us here at theandroidappsreview.com. That's all I have to say about it. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but we will see you guys later. Bye.